So, I have my Christmas sweater cut off, and I've got a ham in a bag. Yeah, all you people from Chicago, it's bag, not bog. Get over it. Anyways, what could I be doing with a cut off and a bag of ham? Whoever guessed that I'm going to be doing a cooking and cut-offs where I make a healthy tortilla pizza with you to help you fulfill your New Year's resolution? You're right! So sit down and buckle up, Buttercup. That's what my sister says. I had to use it. It was funny. Because we're going to make a healthy tortilla pizza! And no, that laugh at the end wasn't a nervous laugh. Because I've never done this before, but it's going to work out! What was that, Mom?
My ham.
What about it?
What are you doing with my ham?
It's not your ham.
My ham.
Your ham?
Oh yeah, but it's my ham.
Okay, after that interruption, sponsored by Mama Scullis, let's get started! So first we're going to make our sauce, because when you buy sauce from the store, it's like got a ton of fake sugar in it and all that kind of crap. But when I say sauce, don't take that literally as sauce, because I'm going to show you just like an alternative that's a little bit healthier. But it still does the job of the sauce. So, first you're gonna need to start with some tomatoes. Move over, handbag. All you gotta do is have, like, medium-ish tomatoes. They're not very big. So then you just, like, skin those tomatoes, like, get all that skin off of there. And if you want to, you can blanch them to make skinning them easier. That'll maybe be in a future episode. Ooh! And then, as you can see, all I did was I kind of chopped them up a little bit. And truth be told, I had to do 2 tomatoes because one was too small. But just, like, lightly chop them, throw them in a bowl. Now, as you can see, I'm just, like, mashing it up with a fork. And this is almost completely mashed. Just get it kind of a little saucier. Some of you might be grossed out by the seeds, but leave them in there if you can stand it because they have fiber. And since we already removed the skin, we want to keep that extra fiber in there. So now we've got it all mashed up, and now we're going to season it. So one of the things we're going to add is garlic. I've already added salt and pepper. You didn't see that, but I was going to tell you. So don't freak. Fresh garlic sounds scary, but it's super easy. So this is a clove of garlic. I'm going to add 2 because I am a garlic freak. I love garlic. And everyone kind of like preps their garlic differently, but here's how I'm going to do it. First, I'm going to cut off the icky little wooden end. Ugh. Cutting one-handed is very scary and stupid, so don't do it at home. Ah. Ooh. Okay, so I two-handed cut. See? Told ya. Don't one-hand cut garlic. Anyways, now you have to smash it with your nice big knife. This is a big knife. So, for all of you Friends fans out there, make sure there's no one else in the kitchen so you don't pull a Monica. Chandler likes his toe. So I smashed it once, and then it's really easy to pull this skin off of it now. See that? Ew. Don't want to eat that. Ew. So now I've lightly chopped both cloves of garlic, and I'm going to use a garlic press, but if you don't have a garlic press, just really finely chop your garlic. It'll work. So stir in that garlic. Like I said, mine is really garlicky. It splat me on the face. Oh, I don't like raw tomato juice. So you don't have to season your sauce the same way I do, obviously. But I'm going to add oregano. Don't worry, I knocked it down, but none of it spilled too much, so I'm good. Hey! We're gonna add onion. You could add real onion, but I'm feeling a little lazy today, because what day am I not feeling lazy on break? If you had some, like, Italian seasoning mix, that'd be really good in this too, but I don't have any here. So, look at that pseudo sauce. That's gonna be good. Okay, so obviously the tortilla is next, because that's going to be like your crust. Now, if you want to make this even awesomer, what you could do is use like a spinach tortilla. That would be good. Anything that's like cool and interesting. You could use a flatbread. That would be good. Take your tortilla. Why am I like so interested in playing with this? This is weird. Put it on your foil-lined cookie sheet. Yeah, that's what it's called. Wow. We're going to throw this in the oven without anything on it because, like, tortillas are floppy and they're all over the place. And if you had that for your pizza, it'd just be like a mess because you'd pick it up and all over. Honey, let me spare you the embarrassment. Cook your tortilla first. So I just threw it in the oven at 350 degrees, 300 to 350, somewhere around in there. Doesn't have to be exact, for like 5-ish minutes. Really, just like, watch it, don't burn it, make sure it just gets a little bit crispy. And while that is pre-baking, you can get your ingredients ready to put on top of your pizza. It feels like planning out your life before you just go and do it. So on mine, I'm going to put spinach. Wow, I'm struggling. I'm gonna use some of this ham. Only do we keep whole hams in Ziploc bags. You may be tempted just to use the same knife you used for garlic, but wash it first because there are other people in the house who don't like the taste of garlic. Thus, garlic gets on ham, said person eats ham, said person causes the apocalypse. This is not a light matter, folks. Don't forget about your tortilla, because I did. Let's go check on that. Smells like it could be burning any minute, so we're going to take it out of there. And let it cool, because believe it or not, the cooling will actually help it get crispy. Also, I forgot to tell you, like I said before, I usually don't measure out any of my ingredients, but one of my New Year's resolutions is that I'm going to start measuring out the main ingredients so I can tell you how much. Which also means I can give you like an estimated calorie count, so that'll be cool. This light is very yellowy. So we've got our one tortilla, and we're going to use our sauce, and ham, and spinach, and also a little cheese. So sauce onto the tortilla. That's blurry. Oh well, you'll live. So our sauce is nice and spread out on our tortilla. And so since that's like 95% tomato, I use like almost all of it because it's healthy. But now we're going to add our spinach. So I used maybe like, I don't know, let's call that half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of spinach. 3/4. Maybe a whole cup. God, I'm bad at this. Okay, so we got Mama Skolas's word. 1 cup. Perfect. So now we'll add our ham, and I just cubed this stuff up. I'm probably going to add like half a cup. So finally comes our cheese, and I'm going to use jalapeno feta because I love feta and I love jalapenos. So I used 1.5 tablespoons. I actually measured it, so I know that's right. Of this nice jalapeno feta. Now it's going in the oven. Oh yeah. I will say I turned the oven down to 300. So, right into the oven she goes. And I really do not like raw spinach. So my spinach definitely has to cook. So I'm going to say give it like 7 to 10 minutes. Maybe like. So what I'm saying is, as always, don't trust any time amount that I give you because it's always wrong. So maybe we'll say 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna do like some math to figure out how many calories is in this whole thing so I can tell you that. So I'll be back soon, probably once that's out. So it just needs like actually a few more minutes. I started with 7. I'm gonna put it in for 3 more. Also, I calculated it out. It's like around 300 to 325 calories. The tortilla does have like a lot of calories in it. So if you use like an alternative, then there'll be less calories. Guys, good news! It's done! Ooh, I am excited. Yes! You know, this is the point in the show where we normally get someone to try our food. Little problem with that this time. My sister hates spinach, so she's out of the question. And no one else in the house likes jalapeno feta. So... okay, that's pretty good. Just remember, like, to try and keep toppings something that you like, but also something fresh and something that'll give you some nutrients. And I'd also like to say, with all the New Year's resolutions to eat healthy, all that kind of stuff, keep yourself in mind. Eating healthy is relative to you and you only, because some people are active, some people aren't. Some people need 5,000 calories a day just to live because they're that active. I don't. So if you are eating a lot, that is not bad. What I'm saying is, to be healthy, you need to eat to your lifestyle. For some people, cutting out carbs works and is okay. But for others, say like a heavy athlete, sports player, not good. So just remember to keep your health and safety in mind, please, people. Please, pretty please. 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 Just really quickly, the usual ending stuff. Thank you for watching. Like the page on Facebook, Cooking and Cutoffs. Just search that. Also, basically from now on, maybe there'll be one more on this, What's the Point 36, my personal Snapchat. But I'm going to be moving from now on to a Snapchat just for Cooking and Cutoffs. So a Snapchat solely for this. The username for that Snapchat, just type in Cooking and Cutoff. I couldn't make it Cooking and Cut-Offs because it was too long. And if I know that you like the show, I will request you as a friend from that account. But otherwise, add Cooking and Cutoff on your Snapchat if you want to see more. So, I think that's all I had to say for today. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, folks.